Hello everyone and welcome to the special episode of Ryotaro Japan. The year is wrapping up and I thought what better way to celebrate Christmas than answering all your questions about me and Japan and other lesser British YouTubers.
Hello, I am a lesser British YouTuber with a delicious sushi lollipop.
So I asked you all to ask me questions in Instagram, Twitter, and also YouTube, and I decided to answer them all.
All of them?
Maybe.
Wow! That's quite a lot, surely.
It'll be like
Jesus Christ, you've actually gone through them.
So, question number 1. The Milena Chan says, what's your favorite place in all of Japan? It can be anything from a restaurant or park to a tourist spot. So I'm gonna choose a restaurant that is my favorite in all over Japan. That is Wanko Soba.
Wanko Soba.
Wanko Soba restaurant. I mean, there's a thing called Wanko Soba challenge. It's like it's a buckwheat noodle, but it's a challenge. It's a game. It comes in like soba, the buckwheat noodle, and it comes in with a small dish. And we both did the challenge, and I won. That's why I love the place.
He did win. It was very unfortunate. Yeah. I think my favourite place it's got to be Shonai, the plain of Shonai. It's like not just the town of Sakuta, but the whole Shonai plain. It's this area in Yamagata where I lived my first 3 years. I have a lot of great memories there, and a lot of good friends. But whenever I go back there, it feels like my sort of spiritual Japanese home, and I have a lot of great memories. And all my initial sort of experiences in Japan were in that place, so it feels like home for me.
The question number 2. Now, what do you think was the best part of being a child growing up in Japan? In your case, grew up in the UK. I would say the best part to grow up in Japan as a child is you will be always surrounded by the best ramen shop or best restaurants. In your case, in the UK?
I mean, I think growing up in the UK is actually quite good as a kid because I just played in the forest where I lived the whole time and messed around. I think growing up as a kid in Japan, after about 11 years old, it gets pretty stressful and not fun. Because they have so much damn homework and stuff here. So is there any other good thing about being a kid in Japan?
Being a kid in Japan? Well, you can just do it anywhere. Like for instance, like when you're growing up in in the UK or maybe in the States as well. Like normally, like when you get out of school, when you finish your school, normally like your parents like come and pick you up and stuff, right? But because it's so safe here. Like your kids can just go home on your own. You can walk in. You can just stop at the park and go there, but just with the child. With
you do see kids at a lot younger age in Japan just walking around on their own in a way that seems unfathomable coming from the UK. But that's probably one of the best part
of growing up in Japan. Yeah, I guess so. Next, what does your full name mean in Japanese? Is your last name a common one? Your video on Japanese funeral was very interesting. Thank you. My full name, Ryotaro Sakurai. Sakura is a cherry blossom, the national flower. So I'm good.
So
I'm well respected.
am a cherry blossom.
I'm a cherry blossom.
Sakurai sounds like suck your eye, a little bit, doesn't it?
No, it's a samurai.
Which is what he's doing right now. Like you watching this video, he's sucking your eye.
But Ryotaro is like Ryo. And Taro is like two separate characters, right? Well, 3 separate characters. And Ryo comes from my grandfather, and Taro comes from my other grandfather. My one grandfather's name is Ryo A, and other grandfather's name is Kentaro. So Ryo and Taro together and Ryotaro.
So you stole like 2 names.
Stole.
Used 2 names.
Utilized.
Right.
2 names. What about your name though?
It's just a good name, innit? Because it sounds like Christmas, which is my favourite thing.
Is that I referring to this video?
Choking to death. I don't think my name has a meaning. Is it?
Christopher.
All right, but what's the meaning?
One of the saints? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm a saint. I'm the Saint Christopher.
It's the worst saint, like fallen angel.
The saint of fried chicken.
Would you rather fight 1 Chris Broad sized chicken or 100 chicken sized Chris Broads? What kind of question is that? Again, we need to respect chicken, especially this time of the year. So I guess I would choose 100 chicken-sized Chris Broad.
It would be quite an endeavour to take on 100 chicken-sized Chris Broads.
100 chicken-sized.
That's killing 100 creatures. Why not just kill 1? You're going to have some serious PTSD. You're gonna need some real therapy to get through that.
What kind of noise does it make whenever like?
It's gonna be like 100 times. You're gonna hear dead. Whereas if you kill one, how is this relevant?
That's the sound that you make.
I would kill one
Christmas time.
because I know that would f you up. Killing one creature like that, at least it wouldn't be like killing 100. I think 100's like a massacre. That's like war crimes.
Genocide.
It's actual genocide. Like that's not going to be good.
100 chicken-sized crispy genocide.
It could be that's the title of the video.
That's not a video.
Isn't it?
Yes. Like...
Jesus.
Okay, this is a serious question here.
Oh God, is it?
It's a very serious
You've
question.
said that like 4 times.
No,
it's
no,
never
no, no.
serious.
So first I'm saying it. What are your top 3 festivals to see in Japan? This is kind of
I've never really
serious.
been to a festival.
No.
I only know about them like Tachinepta Festival with the big tall 20-meter float.
Yeah.
I'd like to go and see that one.
Right.
There was like an Odori festival in Yamagata where they dance around.
Odori festival. That's Hanagasa, I would say.
Yeah, that one
Yeah,
wasn't very good.
right.
The best festivals are very far away.
True. Like what?
Like the one where they make a float and they chase people down the street and smash it. Where's that?
Sounds real.
Just a night out in Birmingham.
That's like-
Like,
You're talking about your hometown, is that it?
no, there's a one where they chase people down the streets.
Again, you're talking about some like some incidents in the UK.
I'm not making this up. The editor will find it and put it on screen.
All right, okay, I think so. My favorite festival will be like not Tachinebuta but Nebuta in Aomori City, where you keep jumping for 2 consecutive hours, like non-stop, 7 consecutive days.
Bloody hell.
Seriously, and people love it, and then people think that that's what they have keep their power like for a whole year for the festival, and they keep jumping for 7 days, and they're dead.
A lot of broken legs that week. Yeah.
Exactly, and then that's like in Japan, like that festival is a way to meet like girls meet boys and stuff. That's in August. So every June you get like Nebuta babies.
Really?
Yeah, 10 months later.
Have you ever met a girl at a festival?
No, because because there were like too many like old people there. Wasn't good for me. What would be your preferred way of eliminating Chris? I've tried so many times eliminating him from like his channel, and I have not been able to be successful so much, so that I started my own channel here. I've been trying many ways already, but I haven't been...
There must be a better way. Just run me over with his car.
Yeah, well, yeah.
It'd be really anticlimactic, wouldn't it? Ruthless and brutal and efficient, but boring. Just the next show, the next video of our trip, it's just gonna be, hey guys, welcome to the just crash me, run me over with his Mitsubishi. Next question.
Next question. Okay, so when Chris talks to you, do you sometimes just want to punch him in the face? Yeah, I do. Oh, Christmas tree!
You broke
What
my...
happened? What shit?
You broke my Christmas.
What happened? What did you do today? Did you grow up watching Tonkatsu? No, Tokusatsu.
Did you grow up watching Tonkatsu?
Tokusatsu. Do you know what Tokusatsu is?
Not a clue.
Not a clue. Those like Kamen Riders and like all the Power Rangers and those like yeah.
I mean, I saw Power Rangers as a kid. I liked it when I was.
You
like
saw
4.
it, but were you able to like watch it in
Well,
UK?
when I was in the 90s, when I was like 4, I'd watch it.
Right.
Go Power Rangers.
Oh, is that it? Is that what they...
It was a terrible show. Really fucking
But did
awful.
you know that it was from Japan?
I didn't actually know. I didn't know. So that was all shot in Japan, and then they redubbed it in America? Or?
I think, well, yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Dreadful show. Absolutely dreadful. There's a reason it didn't stand the test of time.
Well, I mean, I grew up with it. That's why like I'm just doing this like a bombing explosion events every month. He never joined.
Got better things to do, like look at a wall. Alright, next question.
Which is your favorite prefecture in Japan and why? Okay, so
Probably Yamagata, again, where I used to live. Not just because I lived there and I liked it, but they have a lot of good food. We've got like Wagyu, Yonezawa beef, Yamagata beef, imoni, like a soup dish. It's really nice.
We got imoni here too.
Better in Yamagata, shut up. But it's a little bit difficult to live because it's not easy to get to places. There is a bullet train, but it's just not as convenient.
It snows a lot.
And it does snow a lot. It's kind of cool in winter, but it can also be not cool because you have to dig your car and excavate your own car every morning for like 3 months.
For my case, it's like I have to say 2 prefectures. Like one in Hokkaido and one in Okinawa.
Okay.
That's like north and the south.
Yeah, Hokkaido's actually probably my second favourite.
Yeah.
So much cool stuff in Hokkaido. It's like a different country of its own. Great food, great people, great nightlife in Sapporo. Strong sense of identity. It's absolutely massive as well, right?
Yeah.
Biggest prefecture in Japan.
I appreciate the fact that they both like those prefectures, Hokkaido and Okinawa, and they're both Japan, because I mean Hokkaido is really cold, but it's got really great food and like snow and it's a massive. It's like I don't know. It's like Switzerland, or like it's more like a farming country rather than like
Yeah.
And Okinawa, on the other hand, it's like very tropical. It's like Hawaii almost like. It's got a beautiful sea and like, lots of beaches. And
Have you ever made a video there?
No, I haven't. I will. I'm going. The southernmost and the westernmost of Japan, places in Japan.
Very good.
They're all islands. So that's why it's so tropical. So it's so far from the mainland Japan. So spend your time in Hokkaido in summer and then spend your winter in Okinawa. That's like a perfect like life in Japan.
I also think Hokkaido is good in winter though for skiing, and it's the prefecture is really good at handling snow.
For those of you who have not been there, you should go there. Both places, Hokkaido and Okinawa. This is the first time we're talking something very nice about Japan.
It is, isn't it? Next question. Back to conflict.
What's the one thing that you would change about Japan and Japanese culture?
I feel like in Japan, people always need to feel like they're working, and they always need to feel like they're doing something, even though they're pretending to work and look busy, right? But certainly when I worked at a school, a lot of the teachers just stayed on late, even though they didn't really need to, just because they felt they had to. And that's quite common. People do overtime just because they want to. They have to stay in the office to look good in front of the boss and whatnot.
Like androids. I want the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to like stop issuing the visas to like lesser popular YouTubers.
Ruthless. Yes.
Yes.
Look at me giving a serious answer, then Ryotaro just says that. Awful. That's why people watch Abroad in Japan and not Ryotaro's Japan. Next question.
Okay, next question. After traveling all over the world, what makes you come back to Japan? Did you ever consider living this or settling in another country? Or before answering that question, why are you still here in Japan?
Why? Oh, I quite like it. It's quite good, isn't it? I do like Japan. And I feel like, I only plan to stay here a short period of time, like 3-4 years, but I got a lot of friends here. I enjoy the culture. I feel like I work well in this culture, and my personality kind of works nicely. But for now, I like Japan a lot. Well, and I've just spent $1 billion on this studio, so I can't leave now.
Yeah, he now has to run his own ramen shop. So
yeah, I think I'll be a little bit longer.
Yeah. So to answer that question, what made me come back to Japan? I guess like I think I seriously I felt I lived abroad too long. Because I left Japan when I was 15, and I came back when I was like 25, 26. It's been more than 10 years that I lived abroad, and I kind of felt, because that was like it started in the States, right? 3 years, and 4 years in Britain, UK, and 2 years in Germany, and a year in Australia.
Jesus.
So that's like 10 years, right? A bit more than 10 years. I felt that I was just losing like Japanese part of me. I felt I was starting to lose Japanese part of me. Like, I was starting to forget Japanese, and I was starting to forget what was kind of going on in Japan. And then, before that was like soon after the internet was introduced, right?
Right.
So I wasn't up to date at all. So I decided to come back. That's it. To become
Australia's
Japanese.
loss was Japan's loss also.
How often do you deal with or experience things like earthquake? How do you handle them and prepare for them?
Well, I mean, there's been quite a few recently, isn't there?
Does it make life in Japan harder to live or a little more
I was in here, I think about a week ago, there was a nasty earthquake. Luckily it wasn't too bad. The only earthquake I've had that scared me this year was in, I think, February, and I was in Hokkaido at the time, and a hotel that was shaking. I think it was like a 7. Oh, you said your clock fell down.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And but like he take advantage of these earthquakes. He always makes video about that.
No, I don't. I've never made a single video about it.
That's one of the reasons he keeps living in Japan.
You're getting confused with the North Korean missile. I took advantage of a missile, an intercontinental ballistic missile once, but not an earthquake yet. But I will do.
You do. Yeah.
If there's an earthquake, I'll film it.
But how do I handle it? Like Japanese people, I mean, you've been here for quite long, but you get used to it. Really, it starts shaking. And normally it doesn't like start like from the beginning, very strong beginning. Normally it starts really slow, and you kind of wait, and if it gets either stronger or not, and normally it stops like before it gets strong, and then maybe okay, that's one of those, and then but once in a I don't know few years, or once in a 5 years or so, we just had one 2011 like that, like. You keep waiting,
I'd say
but
the
never...
one this year in February was quite big as well.
Yeah, it was pretty. Yeah, because it's
the biggest one I've
my
experienced,
clock, fell off, and it's I uploaded Instagram.
Get crowdfunding for a new clock for Ryotaro.
Yeah,
this
exactly.
Christmas.
I should do that. Yeah,
What's
Christmas.
Father Chris Broadmus going to bring you this Christmas? A clock from Daiso, the 100 yen.
100 yen, like
100 yen clock.
Gregory Lawrence says, "What's the thing you miss from traveling and living abroad? Like the food or cool sights? Where do you want to go back and revisit? Thank you."
I just love going to somewhere new that I've never been before. I love living in Japan. Some of that magic has worn off now because I've been to every prefecture, I've been to most cities, and I'd like to go to a country and just sort of have that wow kind of culture shock moment again. I haven't had culture shock in a few years now.
Well, because you've been everywhere in Japan, really.
True. Yeah, and I haven't had that sort of culture shock, so I need to try and find somewhere else.
Where would you want to go? Like, even if when the situation is over, where do you want to go first?
Spain. No culture shock.
Don't tell me that. I was gonna say that.
Well, we could both go together and make a video.
I
do want to go to Spain though. I do.
Yeah.
I love Spain. I had a lot of great childhood memories there, and the food's good, people are nice, and I really just want to sit on a beach in Spain.
Chris' uncle happened to have the villa in the village that I was studying Spanish, but that was pretty amazing.
Creepy. There's a little town called Nerja in South Spain, and I used to go there for my holidays because my great uncle had like an apartment. And it turned out Ryotaro used to study there.
And I not only once, like I've been there like what 6, 7, 8 times.
It's crazy to think we were probably like just walking past each other on the street.
Could have happened. Could have happened.
But I'd love to go there. I'd love to just go to Spain and just chill out and eat some good food and relax.
Yeah, I just did that yesterday.
F*** off. I hate you so much. But I'm going to go to Okinawa then in January and sit on a beach.
Yeah, that's the place to go in the winter. Definitely. So I'll make a video about Okinawa. So just revisit Ryotaro Japan and subscribe, and you'll see it in about a few months.
Yes, but have a very Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas
and a Happy New Year from me and Risotto.
And have a happy KFC.
Yep, I didn't order it yet, but I might do.
Yeah,
I decided. I've
already reserved it.
Have you actually?
Yeah, I did.
I did. Give me some of your chicken.
Well done. 100 crisp side chicken.
100 crisp side chicken battered in the 11 herbs and spices. The Colonel would love it. But for now, guys, many thanks for watching. See you later.
Thank you. Thank you for watching.
Bye. That's motion sensor. Yeah, anyway, that's the end of that bit.